University Challenge. Asking the questions, Siddhartha Basu.
Hello and welcome to University Challenge on BBC World. In this second round match, we have a team of techies from Chennai squaring up against a quartet of law students from Delhi. From the south, we have IIT Madras. In the prelims, they steamroller their opponents, Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore, by a comfortable margin of 115 points, winning 175 to 60. When they're not swatting or quizzing, this foursome have some very individual interests, from reading Old Man and C++ to watching every Satyajit Ray film 42 times. However much they differ in their interests, their captain believes in deep consultation and seldom fails to be utterly surprised when an answer is right. Here's looking forward to their performance in this round. Let's meet the team from IIT Madras.
Hi, I am Chenmai Hegde. I live in Bangalore Southwest. I intend to win the World Air Guitar Championship in the foreseeable future.
Hi, I'm Karthik Srivatsa from Chennai. I just want to say, if there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. It's just the sprinkling of the May Queen.
And their captain.
Hello, I'm Shamant Madhavrao. I'm from Nanjangud in Mysore district. Mine is the most misspelled and mispronounced name in the history of the universe.
Hello, I'm Siddhartha Banerjee. I'm from Delhi, and one of my ambitions in life is to go on a pilgrimage to the source of the holy river, Tapti.
And that's a team from IIT Madras. Pitted against IIT Madras are a set of law students from the Faculty of Law, Delhi University. They've qualified for this stage of the contest as one of the four best losers, having narrowly lost out to National Institute of Technology, Trichy, in the prelims by a mere 5 points, which they lost 105 to 110. It must have been an anxious wait, wondering whether they had enough on the board to make the cut to this stage. Well, they've just about squeezed through and can now start with a fresh slate. But from this point on, it's all or nothing, as there is no scope for a second life. Let's meet the team from Faculty of Law, Delhi University.
Hello, I am Uday. My most cherished dream is to do unto Mr. Siddhartha Basu what he has been doing unto us for so many years, so successfully. Once. Just once.
Hi, I'm Shubham Paul. I'm from Shantiniketan. My favorite cricketer is Lalu Prasad Yadav, and I just want to become legal consultant for George Bush and his famous buddy Saddam Hussein.
And their captain.
Hi, I'm Syed Burhanur Rahman. I'm from Nazira, Assam. I'm a big fan of Amitabh Bachchan, and I would love to start my acting career in my late 20s like him.
I am Sumit. I belong to Darbhanga, and I want to make a film on Dostoevsky's novel Crime and Punishment.
And that's a team from Law Faculty, Delhi University. Well, the rules of the games are simple, and as always, starter questions are worth 10 points apiece, which should be answered on the buzzer without consultation. A right answer fetches the team 3 bonus questions worth 5 points, which may be answered by consultation. That's all there is to it. Best of luck, teams. May the best team win. Let's play. Here's the first starter for 10 points. Written in collaboration with Arun Tiwari, which autobiographical work ended Shubham from Law Faculty?
Wings of Fire by APJ Abdul Kalam.
That is the correct answer. 10 points. Well done. You got a set of bonus questions on the death sentence in independent India. For murdering whom were Ranga and Billa hanged to death in the early 1980s?
Geeta Chopra and Sanjeev Chopra. Geeta and Sanjeev.
I'll allow that. It's Geeta and Sanjay Chopra, her brother. That is correct. Next. Who was the first person to have been hanged to death in independent India?
Nathuram Godse and Narayan Apte.
Nathuram Godse is the correct answer. I'll accept that. Next. Which mode of execution other than by hanging is provided by Indian law? I need an answer.
Injection.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is by a firing squad. So, you got some of those points over there. We'll move on to the next starter, open to both teams on the buzzer. If the Arabic word for spring is Rabi, what is the Arabic word for autumn? And this time it's Siddharth from IIT Madras.
Kharif.
Kharif is the correct answer. 10 points. IIT Madras, your bonus questions are on old and new names of African countries. Which Southwest African country on the Atlantic coast was formerly known as Portuguese West Africa?
Namibia.
Incorrect, it's Angola. Next. Which landlocked republic in West Africa gained full independence in 1960 and changed its name from Upper Volta to its present one in 1984?
Burkina Faso.
That is correct. Next. Which country was earlier known as the French territory of Afars and Issas and became independent with its present name on June 27, 1977?
Algeria.
No, it's Djibouti, earlier known as French Somaliland. Here's the next starter open to both teams. Which Austrian-born theoretical physicist and mathematician developed the exclusion principle in 1925? And it's Karthik from IIT Madras.
Pauli, Wolfgang Pauli.
Wolfgang Pauli is the correct answer. 10 points. Bonus questions for you, IIT Madras, on architects. Who is the architect of the mythical city of Lanka and is also said to have made the great image of Lord Jagannath at Puri?
Vishwakarma.
That is correct. 5 points. Which architect whose prairie style became the basis of 20th century residential design in the United States designed a huge imperial hotel in Tokyo as well that withstood the 1923 quake?
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Correct. Which English architect planned the British Embassy in Washington, an Asian capital city, and more than 50 First World War memorials?
Lutyens, Edwin Lutyens.
That is the correct answer. 5 points. So, pretty brisk scoring in the opening few rounds at this stage. Law faculty, Delhi University have 20 on the board, but ahead with a lead of 20. It's IIT Madras with 40. And now we're ready for a visual round. Clues coming up on the screens before you. This is a starter for 10. She won an Emmy Award for Best Actress in the Comedy Series category. Name the comedy series from this clue. It's Siddhartha from IIT Madras.
Sex and the City.
Sex and the City is the correct answer. That was Sarah Jessica Parker. 10 points. Visual clues for you, IIT Madras, on Indian wildlife. Among the world's most endangered deer, what is the local name of this species found in Kaibul-Lamjau National Park?
Is this Nilgai? Nilgai.
No, that is incorrect. It's the Sangai, or the Manipuri deer, or the dancing deer. Next visual clue for you. Identify this mostly fish-eating reptile in the crocodilian order.
Ghadial.
That is the ghadial. Next, what is the name of this animal mostly seen at Dachigam National Park?
Is this Nilgai? Is this Nilgai?
It is not the nilgai, it's the hangul or the Kashmir stag. One of the few habitats in the world is the Dachigam National Park just off Srinagar. So, we're ready for another starter. Open to both teams, finger on the buzzer. On 18th March 1965, who became the first person to engage in EVA, or extravehicular activity? And it's Chinmay from IIT Madras.
Alexei Leonov.
Leonov is the correct answer, 10 points. Extravehicular activity, also known as a spacewalk. And so you get 10 points, Chinmay, and a set of bonus questions for your team on toys and games. The name of which Western descendant of the Indian Pachisi is derived from the Latin word for I play?
Ludo.
Ludo is the correct answer, 5 points. The creation of which toy did independent toy maker Stanley Weston suggest in the early 1960s to Hasbro, inspired by the television show called The Lieutenant?
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe is correct, another 5 points. Which Mattel brand, introduced in 1968 and made into a racing car cartoon in 1969, was subsequently banned as it was ruled that it was, in effect, a 30-minute advertisement?
Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels is the correct answer, another 5 points. Well done, you matched that particular cycle. Let's move on to the next starter for 10 points for both teams. Which northeastern Indian city was named thus because it was a central market for trading in betel nut in the region? And it's Syed.
Guwahati.
Guwahati is the correct answer, well done. Bonus questions for you, Law Faculty, Delhi University, on directorial debuts of actors. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind marks the debut of which Hollywood actor known for playing Batman?
George Clooney.
George Clooney is correct. 5 points to you. Next. Which Hollywood actress born with the first names Alicia Christian made her directorial debut with Little Man Tate, a film about a child prodigy and his protective single mother?
Jodie Foster.
That is correct. Another 5 points. Which two-time Best Actor Oscar winner made his directorial debut with That Thing You Do in 1996, a film inspired by his fascination with the one-hit music bands of the 1960s?
Tom Hanks.
That is correct. Right all 3 times on the bonus. Let's move on to the next starter for 10 points for both teams. What traditional cross-country horse race originated in Ireland where fox hunters raced across fields and obstacles? And Siddharth's conflict?
Steeplechase.
Steeplechase is the correct answer. The race ended at a church with a steeple, and so steeplechase now, of course, it's run on foot. And so 10 points to IIT Madras, and you get a set of bonus question on India's World Cup winning team of 1983. For 15 points, name all the 11 members of India's World Cup winning team of 1983. For 10 points, name any 9. And for 5 points, name any 7.
Sunil Gavaskar.
Yes.
K. Shrikant,
Correct.
Mohinder Amarnath,
That is right.
Madan Lal, Balwinder Singh Sandhu,
That is correct.
Kapil Dev,
Yes.
Syed Kirmani,
That's so you already get 5 points. Yes.
Sandeep Patil,
That is correct.
Roger Binny,
That's right. So you get 10 points.
Yashpal Sharma,
That is right.
Dilip Vengsarkar.
No, not Vengsarkar. The one you missed is Kirti Azad. So you picked up 10 points for that. Well, this is what the relative positions are on the scoreboard. Law Faculty, Delhi University have 45, but as we've just noticed, at 100 in the lead, it's IIT Madras from Chennai. That's the way things are at the halfway point of the second round match of University Challenge between Law Faculty, Delhi University and IIT Madras. We'll resume the contest after a very short break. Till then, stay with us. Welcome back to the second round match of University Challenge, which we are playing on BBC World. It's between Law Faculty, Delhi University and IIT Madras. At this point, one of the teams has a sizable lead, but will they be able to hold on to it? We'll find out in this second half. Here we go. The next starters up to both teams for 10 points. What was the name of the book written by the fictional Times of India cartoonist Karan Kapoor, as told in the 2004 film? It's Shubham from Law Faculty.
Hum Tum.
Hum Tum is the correct answer. 10 points. Saif Ali Khan played Karan Kapoor in that film. Here's a set of bonus questions for you. And US presidents who died on the 4th of July. Who had been president of the United States for 2 consecutive terms from 1801 to 1809 and died on 4th July 1826?
Thomas Jefferson.
That is correct. 5 points. On 4th July 1826, which former president whispered his last words, "Thomas Jefferson survives," not knowing that Jefferson had died at Monticello a few hours earlier?
John Adams.
John Adams is correct. In his annual address to the Congress in 1823, which president outlined the American foreign policy which came to be known after him some 20 years after his death on 4th July 1831?
Monroe.
Correct. All 3 times. Very good going indeed. So law faculty are up to 70 now. You can take heart from that. Here's the next starter, open to both teams for 10 points. Complete this English translation of a Latin inscription found on a gold coin minted in 1360, from which the coin takes its name. Syed.
In God we trust.
That is incorrect, and that's an interruption. And so 5 points taken away from your score. You're at 65 now. I'll complete the question for IIT Madras. Complete this English translation of a Latin inscription found on a gold coin minted in 1360, from which the coin takes its name. John, by the grace of God, king of the what? Yes, Shaman.
Holy Roman Empire.
No. The correct answer is Franks. And it's from that the Frank gets its name. So, here's the next starter, open to both teams. Who wanted the boon nirdevatvam, meaning absence of all devas, but by a slip of the tongue asked for nidravatvam, that means lack of sleep? Kshmant. You went for the buzzer.
Ravana.
It's not Ravan. Question passes. Anyone from Law Faculty, Delhi University? Syed.
Kumbhakar.
That is the correct answer, 10 points. That's why he slept for half the year. And so, you get a set of bonus questions on painkillers. The anesthetic properties of which chemical compound, commonly called laughing gas, did Sir Humphrey Davy discover in 1799?
Nitrous oxide.
Correct, 5 points. Which anesthetic gained widespread acceptance in England after it was administered to Queen Victoria during the birth of her son, Prince Leopold, in 1853?
Morphine.
Anesthetic, no. The correct answer is chloroform. Which popular antidepressant drug, which slows the reabsorption of serotonin in the brain, was synthesized by Ray Fuller at Eli Lilly and Company in 1972?
I nominate Uday for the answer.
Uday?
Prozac.
Prozac is the correct answer, another 5 points. Well done. So, Law Faculty, Delhi University have closed the gap. At this stage, they have 85 on the board, just 15 points behind IIT Madras, who are still in the lead with 100. It's an audio round next. Clues on the soundtrack. First question here is a start of 10 points. Which duo, winner of a Grammy Best Music Video Award in the mid-90s, has sung this song? Karthik.
Michael and Janet Jackson.
That is correct, 10 points. Well, the song was Queen. And there was an excerpt from that. You get a set of bonus question on duets. Who is the co-artist with Bryan Adams on this track? Do you have an answer?
Barbara Streisand.
It's not Barbara Streisand, it's Melanie C., formerly of the Spice Girls. Next. Which diva is accompanying Celine Dion? No, this time it's Barbara Streisand. The song is Tell Him. Next. Which Latin singer is singing on this track with Whitney Houston?
I want to hold you, I want to be close to you, I never want
Enrique Iglesias.
let go.
Enrique Iglesias is the correct answer. Well done. So you pick up at least 5 points there on your bonus sets of questions. And now we move on to the next starter for 10 points, open to both teams. Who did Susilo Bambang Yudhoyana defeat in his country's first direct presidential elections in 2004? And it's Siddharth.
This is Megawati Sukarnoputri.
That is the correct answer, 10 points to IIT Madras. That's in the Indonesian elections. And so you get a set of bonus questions at IIT Madras on books about India by ambassadors. There's just about 5 minutes left on the clock. Here's a question. The book of essays titled In Light of India was written by which ambassador to India from 1962 to 1968, who also went on to win a Nobel Prize?
Thank you. Octavio Paz.
That is correct. Who was the Mexican ambassador? Next question. A line from which poet did Chester Bowles, the American ambassador to India at the time of Jawaharlal Nehru's death, use as a title for his memoirs in office?
Lead kindly light.
No, it's Robert Frost who was the poet. Promises to Keep was the name of the book. Next, what is the name of the account of India in 4 volumes of Seleucus the First's ambassador, Megasthenes, to the court of Chandragupta Maurya?
Indica.
That is the correct answer. You get 5 points for that. Next starter, open to both teams on the buzzer. The 1791 death of which composer in Vienna is now suspected to be caused? And it's Shubham from Law Faculty.
Mozart.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, correct answer, 10 points. Bonus questions for you on horses in Hindu mythology. According to the Vishnu Puran, disguising himself as a horse, who seduced Sanjana while she was practicing austerities, taking the form of a mare?
Indra.
No, it's not. It's Surya. Next. By what common name are the 7 green-colored horses representing early morning rays drawing the chariot of Surya known in the Rig Veda?
Ravi.
No, it's Harit or Harita. Next, which duo captured Hanuman as the latter was searching for the lost sacrificial horse of Lord Ram's Ashwamedha Yagna?
Love Kush.
That's the correct answer. You get 5 points out of those bonus questions to you. Next starter open to both teams on the buzzer. Which tourist haven in the Indian Ocean is named after the one-time finance minister? It's Shumit from Law Faculty.
Seychelles.
That is the correct answer. Well done. He was finance minister to the French King Louis XV. Bonus questions for you, Law Faculty, on oceans of the world. Which ocean covering approximately 1/4 of the global ocean area has its greatest depth in the Puerto Rico Trench?
Pacific.
No, it's not. It's the Atlantic Ocean. Next. Which strait connects the northern arm of the Pacific Ocean with the Atlantic Ocean?
Panama Canal.
No, it's the Bering Strait. Which ocean has a conglomeration of islands falling into 3 broad groups: Micronesia, Melanesia, and Polynesia?
Pacific Ocean.
This time you're right. It is the Pacific, so you get 5 out of possible 15. Next starter open to both teams on the buzzer. Which retail chain started in 1884 as a stall in Leeds whose sign read, "Don't ask the price, it's a penny," and got its present name from the surnames of Michael and Thomas, its 2 partners? And it's Siddharth.
Marks and Spencers.
That is the correct answer. 10 points to you. Bonus questions for you, IIT Madras, on Greek words. What is the Greek word meaning theatre with seats on all sides?
Orchestra, I'm sure. Orchestra.
Incorrect. It's amphitheatre. Next. What were ancient Greek stadia designed for horse and chariot racing called?
Hippodrome.
That is correct. 5 points. Next. What is the Greek word for age or lifetime?
Eon.
That is correct. Another 5 points. Let's move on to the next starter for 10 points for both teams. What in Jerusalem is believed to be the remnant of the temple of Herod? And it's Siddharth.
Wailing Wall.
That is correct. 10 points to you. Bonus questions for you on constants in science, IIT Madras. The specific number of molecules in 1 gram mole of a substance, defined as the molecular weight in grams, is a quantity called Avogadro's number or the Avogadro constant. What is that constant?
6.023 into 10 power 23.
Correct. Next. What named after a British physicist is given to the amount of electric charge of 1 mole of electrons?
Faraday.
Faraday is correct. Which constant denoted by the Greek letter sigma can be expressed as a function of 4 other constants? Speed of light, Planck's constant, pi, and Boltzmann's constant.
Stephen's constant.
I can't accept that. It's the Stephen Boltzmann constant for black body radiation. So you picked up at least 10 points on your bonus questions there. Here's the next starter for 10 for both teams. Who was the other member of the band formed in the 1990s that comprised Emma Lee Bunton, Melanie, and it's Chinmay from IIT Madras?
Spice Girls.
That wasn't the question. 5 points taken away from your score. I'll complete the question for the other team. Who was the other member of the band formed in the 1990s that comprised Emma Lee Bunton, Melanie Jane Chisholm, Melanie Janine Brown, and Geraldine Estelle Halliwell? Shubham.
Victoria Adam.
That is correct. You get 10 points for that. Bonus questions for you linked by a name, Law Faculty. Which fighter who led a rebellion with the slogan "Land and Liberty" has been portrayed on screen by Marlon Brando, Jaime Fernandez, Tony Davis, Antonio Aguilar, and Alejandro Fernandez?
Zapata.
Yes, it's Emiliano Zapata. Correct. 5 points. The largest area of swamp in which country is the Zapata Peninsula?
Mexico.
No, it's Cuba. Next. Which province of Mexico has witnessed a rebellion organized by the Zapatista Army of National Liberation since 1994?
Chihuahua.
No, it's the Chiapas, which is the correct answer. Next start open to both teams on the buzzer. The household item geyser takes its name from which native European language? And it's Syed?
Iceland.
That is correct. It's Icelandic. That's the correct answer. Another 10 points to you. Bonus questions for you, Law Faculty, Delhi University, on a fictional character. Under what name is the Gascon soldier Charles? And it's time, I'm afraid. We were talking about the Artagnan. At the final bell, Law Faculty, Delhi University, you wind up with 140. There was a good last-minute surge, but not good enough to get the better of IIT Madras, who wind up victors of the second round match with 170. In the end, Law Faculty, Delhi University fought back. It was too late, however, and IIT Madras go through to the quarterfinals of University Challenge. Next week, it's another second round match on University Challenge between IIT Delhi and the Rashtriya Vidyalaya College of Engineering, Bangalore. Do join us for that match. Till then, it's goodbye from Law Faculty, Delhi University.
Bye. Bye.
It's goodbye from IIT Madras.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me, Siddhartha Basu. Goodbye.